Hello friends, welcome back. For today's look, what I'm gonna do is this look right here. I know it looks like I have barely any makeup on, which is literally what I'm going for. This is like my makeup, no makeup routine when I just want like the bare minimal makeup just to look like I'm put together. You know, sometimes I don't want to go run some errands or go grocery shopping with like a smoky eye, and people are like, oh my word, so this is how you like, you know, go out, just like smoky eye and like, you know, wing eyeliner and like bold lips. Sometimes I do because obviously I do it at home just to kind of mess around and like play around and practice. But sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just want like the bare minimum, or I don't want people thinking, oh my goodness, she totally glams out to like, you know, go out. So yeah, so this is what I do. I'm also fighting a cold. As you can hear, I'm very nasal and like my voice is kind of like rough and like low. So I'm really sorry. But yeah, if you want to see how I achieve this makeup, no makeup look, just keep watching. Alright guys, let's get started. I'm a little under the weather, so I'm really sorry. I have a cough drop in my mouth. I'm fighting a cold and it's totally winning, so I'm really sorry. First things first, we're gonna do some moisturizer, and I do the Stay Matte by Rimmel. A little bit of this goes a long way, so we're just gonna put it just a little bit. Okay. Always put moisturizer, always. This is so healthy for the skin. I feel like it's like drinking water. Like my skin is literally drinking a glass of water every single day by putting on moisturizer. And I love this one because this one makes my face matte. If I know I'm using a foundation that might make it a little oily, I love this. It's only $7. I love it. Next is foundation. So whenever I'm like on the go and I do not feel like just putting a ton of foundation, and sure, I like it because it lasts the whole day, but I just need something quick. I'm gonna go run an errand or be in the house, just minimal coverage. I like using the Maybelline Fit Me Shine Free Balance Foundation, Stick Foundation. And right now I'm in the color 220. It's called Natural Beige, okay? So what I love about this, I could just whoop, okay, you can see it. You could just look, it's like I'm coloring, right? I hit just those spots. One suggestion when trying to find your or match your foundation color is when you put it on your skin, it looks like it's invisible, like you don't see much of a difference. It blends so well on the skin that you can't see the difference at all. So that's good. Now we're gonna blend. So I'm using the Real Technique. Oh my gosh, this thing has faded. I think this is a foundation brush. I'm not sure, but you see? It's like a kabuki brush. So we're just gonna spread it. All the way down your neck. Very important, so you don't see, so in case you did mismatch your foundation, you don't see like a line of like demarcation where you see your foundation, like your face is one color and then your neck is one color. You don't want that. All right, that's it. Now we're gonna do concealer. Yes, I do concealer because I wanna just cover up those areas where I need coverage, like my dark circles and such. Even though you want to look like you got no makeup on, you still want your face to look nice, right? Like if you're naturally like this. So I'm using my F86 Kabuki brush by Sigma. We're gonna go ahead and spread all over. Now we're gonna set it. So I'm going to use a Studio Makeup Translucent Powder. I got this in my BoxyCharm a few months ago and I actually really like it. It sets my under eye, they don't crease, and it really goes on clear, like invisible in the skin. It doesn't look white like some translucent powders. You don't want that. Oh, my voice is really like low and hoarse. I'm so sorry. Again. Okay. And the rest of the face, just to add a little more coverage, I'm going to do the Studio Fix by MAC. And I'm in the color NC35. I'm just going to get a fluffy brush. This is by e.l.f. It has no name. It's just a fluffy brush. See? Just set it. I love because when I use this, it sets the foundation, but it also gives it a little more coverage. That's it. Now we're off to eyebrows. So I'm using the MAC eyebrows crayon pencil, I guess, in the color Lingerine. So that's it for eyebrows. Next, we're gonna add some bronzer because we still wanna look like we got a little bit of color in our face, add some warmth. So I'm going to get the F40 by Sigma. I'm gonna dip into my Hoola by Benefit. And since we naturally do not have flushed skin, well, I don't, I'm not gonna use a blush. I'm just gonna use this to make it more natural, okay? So it'll give me some color, but it'll just be more natural. So now we're gonna do a highlighter, of course, because I do like using highlighter every day. I feel like it gives me a glow, and especially with this one from Becca, this is a Prosecco Pop. It makes it look natural, like you're naturally glowing. So I'm gonna use the F05 small contour brush by Sigma. You see that looks natural, right? Maybe add some up here, you know, naturally, like where the sun hits, it'll glow. Just ever so naturally and lightly. What I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna add some to my eyes. This is where I'm gonna do it, watch. So, underneath our brow bone. So highlight the brow bone because it gives a little bit of color, but it's natural and a little bit of glow. Up here. Also in the inner corners. Now let's do our eyes. So for our eyes, what I've done before is that I've actually used my bronzer to use it as an eyeshadow, because that way it looks more natural, like more cohesive with like your look and like your bronzer, and hence more natural. But I'm really loving this palette. I think I'm gonna try this palette for this. So we're literally just gonna do one color, okay? So I'm gonna do, well, I lied. We're gonna do a mixture of two colors. So I'm gonna do Pukey and Silk Cream. And I'm gonna start off here in the crease, right? But then I'm gonna go all over my lid, okay? You see how you can still notice that I have color, but it's super natural, right? It kind of goes with like the whole look. All over. Oh, and I'm using the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush. This is a concealer brush, but I absolutely love it because it's so thick. The paddle is very, very big. The actual bristles are very, very big. I feel like I cover a lot more area and faster with this brush. I love it. It's a concealer brush, but I use it for my eyes. I love it. Then we're gonna go a little bit in the bottom, just to give us a little bit of a shadow dimension, you see? It still looks natural. And then finally, I'm gonna go in with Beam to further highlight my brow bone and my inner corner, to add to that highlighter that we used. That's it for the eyes, well, for the eyeshadow. We're gonna set it with the Make It Last by Milani setting spray. Because what you run the risk of when you put minimal makeup like this, it not lasting the whole day. And I do want it to last the whole day, so that's why we're gonna set it. All right, now mascara. Which one do you guys think I'm gonna use? Yes, Voluminous Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. Now for the lips, I'm gonna put some balm. This is the Magic Balm by Honest Beauty. And my lips are a little dry, so I want to exfoliate them. So what I do to exfoliate them really quick is that I put that on there, and then with a wipe, I kind of just scrub my lips to get all that dead skin out. Or you could do too, put on that balm as like the very first thing you put on when you do your makeup, and by the time you're scrubbing it off, just easier to scrub off that dead skin in your lips. All right, so next I put a little more lip balm, just like a base. And if you want to go really natural, you could just not put anything on, but I want just a little pinky. So I'm gonna do the e.l.f. Jumbo Lip Gloss Stick, and it's in the color Pink Umbrella. I found this one at the dollar store. Oh my word, I love it too. It's very moisturizing. So you see how it brings out the natural pinky in my lips? This you could probably just throw in your purse and just reapply it throughout the day, because since it is kind of like a lip balm, it won't last a day. It'll rub off. Guys, and that is it. So like I said, this is a look that I would do even if I'm staying home and I want to like look put together, or if I go run some errands or something and I don't want to look like I have a whole bunch of makeup on. Bare minimal, you know, even it might even just, you might even just look like you got no makeup on, right? Because it's very, very mineral, very, very natural, but you still look like you're put together. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you guys liked it, enjoy it. Let me know if you guys try it and how it looks, or if you have any natural, you know, no makeup looks that you do, and just suggestions for me. Don't forget that we accept prayer requests, so just either put a request in the bottom in the comments, or email us or contact us through social media, and we will add you to our prayer list. All right, guys, that's about it. Have a great day. Bye.